The worst date I ever went on was there was this girl, beautiful girl, and I was really, really interested in her.
Someone asked me to go out with their cousin.
And we go out to this restaurant and we sit down at the first table and she's like, these people next to me are too noisy. Can we move tables? And I'm like, yeah, of course, we can move tables. So we move tables.
And I said, you pick the movie. We'll go to whatever you want to see.
And we sit down and she's like, this air is blowing on me too hard. Can we move tables? And I'm like, I guess.
It's a movie about a doctor who performs a hysterectomy on a woman. Well, suddenly, in the middle of the movie, she starts crying.
We had nothing in common at all. It was an excruciating hour and a half where I started shoveling meatballs and spaghetti into my mouth.
So we move tables again and we sit down at the third table and she goes, this table's rickety. Do you think we can? And I was like, no.
I didn't know she had had a hysterectomy. So this movie really hit her hard.
I go home, I call my friends, I'm like, that was just awful. I get a text message that said, had such a great time, can't wait to see you again.
Bad dates aren't exclusive to the hosts of Eye Opener. Most of us have had our fair share of failure in finding love. So if you're having trouble finding the one, here are some dating tips to help you out. First, don't just look in bars and clubs. You could find Mr. Right while out for your morning jog, or the future mother of your children could be the woman hitting the heavy bag at the gym. If you meet someone while doing something you enjoy, that isn't drinking, then you know you have at least one thing in common. Second, get a little help from your friends. A good friend wants to see you happy, so let them help you out and set you up. Also, maybe take another look at one of your friends as something more than a friend. A friend already knows you and maybe likes you as more than a friend as well. If more people did this, then Ducky would have ended up with Andy in Pretty in Pink. Third, find a good dating site. eHarmony, Match.com, there are a million of these sites. Some are for random hookups and some are for people wanting more. Do some research and figure out which one is right for you. Fourth, when on a date, think about your first impression. The first 12 minutes of a date determine if it goes any further according to a study from the UK. So dress well, smile, and don't talk about yourself all night. And fifth and finally, don't waste your time. If you're not into the other person, don't hold on to it like Kevin.
And I come back and I sit down and she goes, I went through your phone while you were away. I was like, what? And then we ended up going out for 3 years.
So get out of the relationship and move on. If you keep looking, you'll eventually find the right person.